Don't try to catch the falling knives. You will get hurt. Ignore this name. Stay away. There is a lot of selling pressure here, right? This is not me and you selling the stock. This is the smart money exiting out of it. Such a weak and volatile market. This stock is just calm. See, you don't see any kind of volatility here. This is what I have been telling you for last few days. This is a perfect breakout, and look at the volumes too. Volumes. In fact, literally, it was a 300-400% jump in the volume. Hello, investors. Welcome to Chart Shastra. Today is day 15 of our 100-day price action challenge. Coming to the market, you can see there is a lot of red here, right? In fact, the large caps have corrected a lot today. If you look at the Nifty chart, it has closed below the Friday's closing. In fact, it is now looking bit worrisome. So, what would be the market from here? Even if you look at the Nifty next 50 stocks, the volatility we have seen on the Friday, all the selling pressure has come back to the market again. This support level would be very crucial to watch. Even in the Nifty, the low which was made on the Friday would be acting very crucial. Once the Nifty breaks this level below, I think we might be heading to another new selling pressure into the market. Let's hope that it does not happen. But if it does happen, we know that we should protect with our stop losses. We always have the option of taking the cash call, right? Of course, if you are a long term investor, you don't have to worry about, you should not even notice this slight little swings each day. If you are a trader like me, you should stay away from such market. In fact, yesterday we have been telling that the mid cap has come at its resistance level, right? Looks like there is a friction here, and you see the notice difference between here, right? The large caps have corrected heavily, whereas the mid cap and small cap hasn't corrected much. It's a good thing that still our portfolios, long term portfolios, are in green. Even the micro cap has corrected only 0.4%. In fact, it closed just at the yesterday's opening. As of now, there is nothing to worry in mid cap, small cap, and micro cap space. But if you are looking at broader market or Nifty 50 stocks, there is a selling pressure seen here, primarily due to the new F&O rules. But always ignore the news, always focus on the price. That's what we have to see. And also you have seen that India VIX was up yesterday some 7% and today it was up 3%. That indicates that the volatility has been increasing in the market. So kindly make a due note of that. In fact, today banks, not only banks, but almost all the sectors have disappointed. They exactly took the support at this support line which we have drawn here. This was the resistance for a very long time in Bank Nifty, and when this broke out, we really thought that banks were acting well. In fact, the price action till yesterday was very good. But today, there has been some selling pressure. Especially the selling has been high in the PSU bank space. Let's see again. This Friday's low would be a key level right now in the market. Since IT has been very strong lately, it is also correcting. But if you notice the difference between other sectors and IT, the correction here is very minute. You see, it is only down 0.5%, whereas the other sectors were down heavily. That's how the strong sector usually does. Again, I have been insisting that auto has been doing very bad. So stay away from auto stocks at least for a few more days. In fact, reality was very strong during the morning, but due to the market selling pressure, it has closed flat. Reality is still looking good now. Try to focus on this space and stay away from the names like auto, FMCG. Pharma too is also again taking time and trying becoming weaker and weaker. Although we thought this consolidation is good, but let's see again. This Friday low would be very crucial. In fact, the Friday low which market made. Infra, I thought infra would be the one since the realty stocks have been breaking out each day. I thought infra stocks would also follow, but looks like there has been a selling pressure in infra stocks too. FMCG again, although nothing, lot of selling pressure today, but it has been very weak today. Telecom, it is a complete reversal. The strong move on the Friday has been complete. Yesterday we talked that it has closed only one quarter of the previous day, right? And we assume that Telecom was getting stronger and stronger, but looks like today's price action has proved us wrong. Now we have to be carefully watching even the telecom space. We can just delete this trend line and draw a new resistance here. You can see here, right? Multiple times the telecom got rejected here. Unless and until it breaks above this range, we shall not take any bullish view. Healthcare acting sideways as of now, it is protecting these gains from the lows, while the other sectors are failing to protect the gains. In fact, media too was positive up today, but again, this sector has been very volatile. It's always better to stay away from the sector. Now let's look at the top 100 stocks and how they have been doing. In fact, we have talked somewhere here that Reliance is going bad. This looked like a healthy recovery, but you can see that almost this chart is similar to Reliance because it is one of the heavyweights. There is a lot of resistance here, and you see that the top 5 6 names were seeing a lot of pressure. In fact, TCS has broken down below this level. This is not something we were expecting. IT should act very strong ideally in such market times, but the other stocks were holding up. Looks like the TCS has just gave up this range. Let's wait whether we would see a sharp reversal in TCS, or if it continues to go down, we have initiated a position here. I think we have to exit the position in the TCS. HDFC Bank to almost has taken support at this breakout range. As of now, this would act as a crucial support, but if it breaks this level, we can expect another 2% down move somewhere till here. If that level isn't respected, then we might see a change in momentum, especially in the private banking space. Airtel, that's what we were talking in the sectoral space, right? Telecom stocks were not getting weak. In fact, it gave the returns, but let's wait whether this would take the support again on this trend line and again bounce back. As of now, the market is acting very volatile, strong up moves and down moves, followed by up moves and down moves. It's better to stay away. ICICI Bank is still in much better position comparatively with other stocks. It is strongly holding up. I like this kind of action. Similarly, Infosys too is acting well. Unlike TCS, TCS in fact has broke down. You see the difference, right? Whereas Infosys didn't. That's a good sign. State Bank of India too acting sideways consolidation probably. Let's wait for a few more days and decide. ITC nothing. It tried to support the Nifty today, but again, since the entire market is weak, it couldn't hold up. Hindustan Unilever, not much of activity happening here. LIC again, nothing great here. It is getting weaker and weaker. Look at HCL Tech, it was only down 0.2%. So that's what the stronger stocks do. If these names again start to give up and go down, that means that the market sentiment has been turning very bad. So always in such markets, observe the stronger names. If the stronger names are not moving up and in fact they are correcting again, that means that the market sentiment is getting weaker and weaker. LNT, this used to be a very strong stock, right? In fact, it has moved non-stop from here. As of now, it is a healthy pullback. Let's assume that it would take a bounce back at 2021 day EMA. If it doesn't, again, the infra space might not be as good as we thought. Sun Pharma, nothing much happened here. It is still consolidating. We would only take entry if it breaks out this level. Bajaj Finance, just like the market pressure, it has to see some pressure at this level. NTPC, have told you that stay away from this name. This candle was the signal because even on the market, when the market entirely closed above this range, this stock didn't close. Even it did not attempt to reach this high, right? That itself signaled us that NTPC was acting weak, and today, in fact, you can see that it has closed almost at its crucial support. This was the previous low. Now it has breached this previous low. The stock is heading down. So this would be a perfect stock to short in current market environment because the market sentiment too is looking very bad. Axis Bank, nothing again. This would act as a crucial support. Let's hope that the bank doesn't breach this 1100 level. We can simply draw a line here. In fact, it is a good support area. If this support area would be broken out, I think that's a very bad signal for Axis Bank. Maruti is still consolidating here. It means either this could be signal of accumulation or distribution. Only In the hindsight, we can tell that that was whether the institutions were buying it or just distributing it to retailers. Unless there is a breakout, we can't just assume that there is inherent strength. Kotak Bank again back to its consolidation, back to below the base. Maybe it will consolidate here again. Let's wait for Maruti, Mahindra and Mahindra still acting well. See, it did not give much. It is still tighter. This stock is much tighter within this 3 to 4% range itself. If it comes down, that again signals that investors are not. This again looks like NTPC, right? Although this would be the nearest support, unless and until let's assume that the stock takes support here. If it breaches this level, the stock would make a new lower lows. Tata Motors, you can see here, right? It is slowly moving down and trying to make a new lows here. This is not at all looking good. We have been telling that stay away from this stock. Ultratech cement. This was the aggressive entry for aggressive traders, but I've told you that if you are a conservative, always wait for the close or confirmation and a breakout above this 12,000 range. And look like the market sentiment has caught the cement stocks too. Even they were acting a little bit weak, but far better than comparatively with heavy weights, right? This stock is in fact trading at its all-time high. Adani Enterprise, nothing new here. So ignore this name. Power Grid 2 just heading sideways. Titan again taking support here. Let's wait and see how it pans. Bajaj Auto very weak here. Ignore this name. This looks like a dead stock now. There isn't much activity. The volumes have significantly dropped. Even the price is getting tighter and just going sideways. Adani Ports, nothing interesting here. Again, all the Adani stocks, if you think that it is a good time to buy, always hold, because what happens is if this support, you can see this support, right? This zone. If this zone is taken out again, you might see a selling pressure in Adani stocks. And on that day, all the news regarding Adani would pop out. That's what happens. News comes first. Coal India, just like NTPCC, we can just draw a line here, assume in fact it almost closed at its support level. If it breaks the support level, you might see, in fact this is one of the crucial support levels it has taken. There was a support taken here last time 400, since the stock is almost at the psychological number 400. Let's hope that it doesn't break. But again, if you see, that's why we are seeing is selling pressure in Nifty stocks. Again, Asian Paints making a new low today. The stock is at 52-week no. That's why if you are a long-term investor and trying to catch, let the stock form a bottom. It is like trying to catch a falling knife. The more you harder you try, the harder it will hurt your portfolio or your profitability, because we never know how long the stock will correct. Unless and until it forms a base and looks like a reversal, then you can start accumulating the shares, but never try to catch a falling knife. Wipro, even in such a weak and volatile market, this stock is just calm. See, you don't see any kind of volatility here. It simply broke out and now just even trading within very in the tight range. That's the strength of a stronger name in the market. They are very calm. They don't get much panicked. Even the whole market atmosphere is panicked. Hindustan Aeronautical looks like it is heading down. Let's not make any assumptions, but if it doesn't hold this level, it might start to fall again. Bajaj Finserv again a little bit reversal here. Looks like it is heading down. This would be the crucial level. If it doesn't respect, you can see. Same, just like Asian Paints, DMart too, right? That's what even I've mentioned in my weekly video on Asian Paints and DMart. Like Ramdev Agarwal has told you that these were looking at a better valuations, but he also mentioned that always look for technical signs on the charts. Unless and until you don't find any reason or signs of bottoming out, do not accumulate these names. See, it is like a free falling knife. We never know how much farther it can fall. Trend, see again, I like this. Even during this much panic, the stock is just calm and trading sideways. It is waiting for its movement, just like a cheetah trying to hunt a deer, right? It stays and stays very patiently. When the movement is right, the stock enters, the stock breaks out. That's how we as a trader should also have a patience like a cheetah. We should always wait, wait, wait. When there is a breakout, you should take it. Adani Green, again, very weak name. Not at all looking good. Simons, I've told you, right? Why the patience is very important. This would be one example. You could have taken entry here, but look at here. There is no confirmation, and it is looking like a reversal here. And if it is not going to respect this level, you could see another move like a 15-17%. It might again start this reversal and trade in the channel. That's why we never want to take early trades or anticipation trades. JSW still again looking like a reversal, just like another stock. Adani Power 2 very weak. Ignore this name. Zomato, in fact, it is trying very hard in such a weak market. Kudos to this stock because it again tried to make an all-time high today. In fact, touched this 304 level, but since the market is not supporting, we are expecting some selling pressure here. But if you have taken entry here, there is no need to panic here. This stock, this would be our new stop loss. In fact, we can move our stop loss from here to this 278. Nestle, very bad, looking very bad. This would be the crucial support, this 2180. If it breaks this level, again, there would be new selling pressure. IOC too. I'm telling you, unless and until it showed the bottom signs, do not touch these names. Bharat Electronics, it looks like it is also coming down. If it this is where we have put our stop loss 302, and for better case 300 is a psychological support. If it successfully close below 300, we can close this trade too. Varun Beverages still acting stronger relatively to other names. That's a good sign. Geo Finance still good. You can see it is still consolidating. So keep this in the watch list. DLF has seen a reversal today due to market pressure. There were much better stocks than DLF because it has been trading in the sideways. So let's wait until this level is taken out. But the entire reality space is looking good. So kindly keep those names in the watch list. Tata still getting weaker. Vedanta looks like it is again heading for a reversal. Let's hope that it get respected at this 497, 495. Unless and until it stays above 500, there is no need to panic. But if it closes below 500, starts sliding down, we might have to exit. Grasim again looking very weak, right? In fact, even Ultratech has seen a reversal. Now the Grasim has seen the reversal. Not a great sign here. IRFC, I've been telling you that only wait for the confirmation. Let's hope that this doesn't go much below here. If it is going down, it looks like this is not a sign of bottoming out. LTIM, just like Wipro, trying to stay calm in such a weak market. That's what the stronger names behave. Indigo to same similar kind of story to Wipro and LTIM. It is acting holding up well. That's what we want in a market like this. TechM to see there is no panic here, only down 0.27%. That's what we want. These names are stronger names. SBI Life again very bad. See, this is all the selling pressure. It needs to overcome this selling pressure in such weak market. For that to happen, you should have a very strong buying from institutions. So Pidilite, see, look at this candle down 3.5%. Look at the volume. It again got rejected here, probably heading down, and you might expect another 2900 here very soon. Not looking good. ABB, yesterday we saw this would be the change in trend, but today it is still at least respecting the level, unlike other stocks. Divi slab getting weaker. This would be the gap which happened here. Unless and until the stock is in respecting this gap, it would trade within this range. HDFC Life still getting weaker. Hindalco too again getting a weaker, and looks like this could be a new another short opportunity, right? You can see the stock tried to make an move here, but got failed here, then made this low, then got tightly consolidated, and looks like it got rejected. And now the momentum is increasing, especially on the downside, and the volumes are also picking up. It means that this stock again might be heading for new correction. PFC too, same kind of story. You can just saw a reversal here. Britannia still getting weaker. Ambuja Cement too. There is a resistance here. Unless and until this resistance is taken out, we can't tell. Gale is again getting weaker. This would be the new level, right? This would be the new. It should ideally act as the support here, but looks like the stock has gave up this support. Tata Power too looking very weak. REC again not so great. Motherson still very weak here. BPCL is again heading down. This would be the news support, so let's wait and watch. Godrej Consumer, look at this one again. Don't try to catch the falling knives, you will get hurt. Ignore this name, stay away. This was a very big gap. There is a lot of selling pressure here, right? This is not me and you selling the stock, this is the smart money exiting out of it. It is clearly visible on the chart. Eicher Motors again sideways, nothing major here. Bank of Baroda, still the PSU space needs to pick up the momentum. Today it was a negative day. Cipla tried to move up, but the closing was very weak. Still a weaker name in pharma. JSW Energy, nothing happening here. Still trading within this range. TVS Motor saw a selling pressure here, down 3% with large volumes. That's an indication that it is not getting any better. So away, get away. Torrent Pharma, decent price action today, consolidating here, holding, staying calm in such panic market. Good. Sriram Finance, very bad, very bad. Note this one. This would be the new. This should ideally act as the support, right? Because here it got. This was the major support. You can see this 3,100, right? It was a key price level. Now it has broken this level with strong volumes down 5%. This stock is very volatile. Looks like this would be a new leg. If you just zoom out, this was the first leg. Now it has moved up. Now it might see a leg like this. So be very careful with this name. It has been acting very volatile lately. Same with Chola too. This long drastic correction here and leg here probably down. Like it looks like the market is not getting any better. Bajaj Holding still doing good in such weak market. Adani, ignore this name. Punjab National Bank to getting weaker. I don't like this kind of candle today. Dr. Red is still weaker. United Spirit. See, this is what I have been telling you for last few days. This is a perfect breakout and look at the volumes too. Volumes, in fact, literally it was a 300-400% jump in the volumes, right? See, this is the average volume and look at this volume, very high. This is a shoulder pattern. We can just draw. This is one shoulder and you can just this is what usually called head and shoulder pattern. So this is right shoulder and this is left shoulder and this is the head. So the stock has broken out. We can take the entry here. Your stop loss would be somewhere the low of this shoulder, which is 5%. A decent, not a very high stop loss. 5% is a decent stop loss, and you could expect a 5% move easily because this would be the most recent resistance. Once it reaches here, there would be some kind of consolidation and a little bit pullback, and then it can go out smoothly. So United Spirits is acting very well, so hold on to this name. Lodha still acting very strong. I am waiting for entry here. This is a strong straight up move. Even a slight pullback would give an opportunity to take an entry in this name. iPro still getting weaker. Let's hope that it doesn't breach this. If it breaches this level, right, that would be a new opportunity to go short on this name because your stop loss would be 5% here, and you can short this name if it goes below this. I am kind of putting an alert here. If it goes below this, you can buy a put option or you can buy a short. You can short a future. Again, Havels is also not looking good. See, this would be the new resistance, right? It looks like it is getting rejected. Let's hope that this level does not breach. If it breaches, it might see a new leg of correction. Boss too kind of acting in the same way. Apollo Hospitals market sentiment is hurting the momentum. it is still trading in this range. As long as in this range, it is not a worry to hold it. Zydus again looking very bad. Hero Motogopsy, very, 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 very weak sentiment. I mean, in fact, a very strong momentum towards the downtrend. Look at here. There was a strong bounce, but again, it was getting weaker, 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 and a little consolidation. And today you saw forming a new low. As of now, if we zoom out this chart, this would be the major resistance, which is 4300, 4350. This was the shakeout which happened last time. Let's hope that it is again a kind of similar shakeout and it get reversal. Otherwise, look at this. The stock has corrected literally 30% from its peak, and this is the large cap name. Naukari, very strong chart, very strong chart. Even in such market weakness, it is heading higher and higher. That's what I'm telling you. This was the first stock, almost our first entry, right, in this challenge. This was the first name to break out, and hence look at it. It had struggled a little bit here, but now during the market weakness, too, it is moving higher and higher. That's what the strength of a strong name. Tata Consumer again very weak. It has tested this 900 level again. If it breaks below this 900 level, God knows what would be the next support. I'm just zooming out. You can see here, right? If you look again, another 10%, 800 somewhere here. There was a support. Dabur 2 again looking very weak. These are heading very low and low. Even ICICI Lombard, this looked like a change in trend. But I've told you always this would be it should needs to break out this level and it got reversed here. Jindal Steel, it was looking better, now it's just falling again. Did not respect the support here. Looks like it might be heading down again. Shree Cement, finally the stock broke out of this long name. We have been talking about this name. In fact, it has successfully proved us that it is worth to watch this name and worth to keep it in watch list. Let me just move to a weekly time frame here. You can see it has been doing nothing for a long time unless and until this major resistance is taken out. We can't take any action, but still look at the names. The other names were falling while this name was making continuous non-stop. In fact, it moved up 19% in last 30 days. Canara Bank again might test this on this trend line. Let's see how it happens. Union Bank, it has become weaker. So stay away. As of now, it did not improve anything much. IndusInd again, it became very poor here, not doing very well. Adani Total Gas not looking good, NHPC not looking good, BHL we have shorted here, right? And it is going as perfect per the plan. IRCTC2 again, this was just a little distraction on the chart. Again, it is becoming weaker and weaker. So that's it. We came back to Reliance again. These are 100 charts for today. Looks like the market is getting weaker and weaker. So pay attention, be careful, do not trade excessively. See you tomorrow.